been 197 long days since Loverboy Lochy Hendricks has wrestled at the Thornbury Theatre. When we last saw Loverboy, he was left literally in tears as his dreams of going to Florida and working for Uncle Paul went up in smoke. Since that time, he has been on a spiritual journey. He told me that it was when he met his spiritual guru.
Oh my God! Whoa! Meanwhile, I can tell you a little bit about the Hooligan Marcus Kool. I mean, this is a young man who I actually met many, many years ago when we both started off in the wrestling scene. And he is from one of the dirtiest, greyest cities in the United Kingdom, also known as Birmingham. And he is savage, he is aggressive, and I had a quick chat with him, and he is annoyed, he is frustrated, he is angry that he's not been in an MCW ring for quite a while. Yet when the Loverboy wants to return to an MCW ring, he can do so. And the Hooligan, he believes this is not a place where love and peace and understanding belongs. He believes an MCW ring is all about the violence. And today he wants to break Loverboy in his very first match back and prove his point.
Oh! He told me that he was waiting for an opportunity, waiting for something that inspired him to come back, and it was Loverboy. As much as Loverboy's been talking about how his eyes are now open, Kool thinks that he is blind to, like you said, what this industry is really all about. Referee now, whoa. Well, this match officially hasn't started.
Yeah, it hasn't. The bell hasn't rang yet, and the official is trying to hold Kool back. And Marcus Kool, he's not looking cool right now. He is a hothead. Very dangerous competitor. Currently competing primarily in New Zealand, former SPW heavyweight champion, even has a pinfall victory over Will Ospreay. He is no slouch. He is very, very dangerous competitor. And if Loverboy isn't ready, this could be a humiliating re-debut for the young Loverboy. There it is, it's now official.
Now it's official. Loverboy says he can continue. Maybe he'll be rethinking this strategy, going, oh my goodness.
The Hooligan is here to rip and tear. Rip and tear. Lochy Hendricks. The thing is, with all this love and peace, and don't get me wrong, I felt the serenity when he came to the ring. Do you think that maybe Lochy Hendricks has lost his edge? Because let's be honest, he used to be quite, you know, an aggressive little sod.
Look, I was able to have a conversation with Loverboy during one of his yoga sessions and meditation sessions.
You do yoga?
I do when I want to talk to the top talent in this industry. And he revealed to me that it wasn't an edge, it was a crutch for him, that he was relying on things. He was papering over the cracks in his soul, that he was a hollow being, an individual. Now he has seen the light. It is not about him, it is about everything and everyone and bettering himself.
Off the top rope, catches him with a fist press, and look at him shooting those right hands, trying to bounce him off the skull of the Hooligan. Hooligan was able to protect his head, throw off Loverboy, but he is rocked. I don't think he was expecting this.
Whoa.
Wow, he's coming out of firing. And right there's the serenity. You can see that Lochy Hendricks directed that action and then brought it back in. Didn't let the temper get ahead of him.
Oh.
Moonsaults over the top, off the ropes. Loverboy looking very much in control right now, actually. Oh, moonsault! Maybe it was a crutch.
He told me that he thought success in this industry was based on who you were around, and where you went. He thought that the pinnacle of his career and success in his life would be overseas, would be with a name. But now he realizes that success is only going to come from within for him. And he believes that he can be the best version of himself and do the most for this industry here in Australia, at his home, in front of his brothers and sisters at MCW.
Baseball slides through. Oh, the Hooligan caught him, just ramming him into that barricade.
And we've seen the Hooligan here. He's been pinpointing the chest and the ribs of Loverboy here.
He's just trying to absolutely brutalize his without a shadow of a doubt.
Will take the air out from your opponent, make it hard for him to breathe. We saw how good Loverboy was just then, running around, jumping, all of those reversals. If you've got a busted rib or a punctured lung, or you can't get air into you, you're not going to be doing any of that.
Maybe it's even deeper than that. I mean, Lochy Hendricks has been doing all this yoga. No doubt he has a fabulously strong core right now, and therefore is the best weapon to take away from him. Take away that take away his ability to run, take away his ability just even to hold weight and suplex your opponent. It's a very wise strategy.
Yeah, Loverboy told me that with this change in mindset, the way that he trains himself, a change in diet, he's been able to drop 8 kilos since that 197 days that he's been off. He is now in some of the best shape.
Here's the shot! Right into the ribs, and you could see the Hooligan. He was measuring him. His eyes were locked in on the ribs, and he went for that shot, and that was a goal, ladies and gentlemen.
Andy, as an Englishman, can you tell us just how much you learn as a youngster to develop those kicks, to follow through with the ball, and how that's going to help him now laying into Loverboy's ribs?
Oh, look, in England, you know, we're all gentlemen. We all like our teas and our cakes and things like that. But one thing we're not gentlemen in, it's footy. And I mean proper football, not this weird shaped ball thing you guys like to kick around.
Don't turn heel on us now.
Oh, we're both doing a bit of that today. I mean, let me tell you, yeah, you go for that goal every single time, and he is a soccer competitor fighting for his match here. And look at this, Loverboy Lochy Hendricks trying to stay one step ahead, and I think it is indeed working. There's the springboard, and and right onto the core, right onto the injured core that the Hooligan was going for, and he's measuring again for that big kick.
He goes for the cover.
That's wise.
Brilliant there. He was lining up for a kick, but then he saw an opportunity. I could be winning the match right now, because that's what's important for the Hooligan as well.
Look how frustrated he is. I think he was really hoping for that big kick, and now he's going to just punish Lochy Hendricks again, going for the ribs. And look at him. Look at the Hooligan just surveying the MCW crowd.
Tucks him right in here.
No.
Loverboy's trying to fight it, but he's really...
Went for a penalty kick, caught him right on the top of the crowd.
Well, no, he ended up kicking the ropes, and the way that Loverboy's neck was pinched in like that, it just forces those steel cables whip into his neck. That's got to be hurting his vertebrae. And
you can see the Hooligan now, he's saying, you know, checking me. He would love it. Nothing more. Still on. He would love nothing more if the official were to force Lochy Hendricks out of this contest. There's a snapmare, takes a step back, another kick.
That thud. Those educated feet, the strength and the power all his life, kicking balls and kicking people in the head. That is what a Hooligan does. Goes at... What sort of a thing do these people do after they go and watch the footy afterwards, Andy?
You can see Lochy Hendricks right now. He's trying to put a smile on his face. But I have to, and there he is. He's letting that little bit of aggression out. He's opening the door. And the Hooligan just kicks him back down to the ground. And earlier I was talking about.
Wow. Spits on him.
There's a slap to the side of the face, and
he's smiling.
He's smiling.
And why is he smiling?
I don't know, but this is certainly a new Loverboy Lochy Hendricks. This is not the...
He called him my brother.
He ducked the punch. I think he's just trying to infuriate him to the point of just being able to win this thing. Big back Loverboy Lochy Hendricks.
He's feeling it now. He's got his chakras aligned. He's starting to fire up.
You know he's got it focused. Side Russian leg sweep. Beautifully executed, and I think the Hooligan is taken back. And you can see Loverboy Lochy Hendricks. He's just absorbing the zen from the crowd right now.
Maybe taking a bit too much time for mine.
European uppercut, the snapmare. Lochy Hendricks follows through. Mr. Perfect X-esque neck snap. Shoots for the cover. Outside leg. 2, 3. Kicks out.
Working on that neck there. I want to bring the fans to something to attention right now. When I was talking with Loverboy, I asked him, are you still going to incorporate the Britney Spear into your repertoire? He said that was a move that was filled with venom and hate and spite, stealing it from his former mentor. He has been working on something new here, a submission hold, which, yes, he's looking for it now. I know it's an STF variation.
Well, maybe the Hooligan heard you. Maybe you're talking too loud because he knew to got out of that. And then, look at that, the Pele kick. Executed perfectly, and a big lariat right to the back of the neck that he hurt on the bottom rope earlier. 2, the 3, no.
I I am loving the progression of the way that the Hooligan is picking Loverboy apart. He started with the ribs and the chest. He's working his way up to the neck and the head, which is going to play perfectly into when he has that penalty kick finisher, a boot to the skull. Speaking of a boot, we've seen him use these boots, use these studs to inflict damage. The beauty of something like this is he's able to obscure them from the referee. Well, hang on, I think Ace might be seeing him out the back now.
He's telling him, if you use that, it'll be a clean disqualification. But a dog by Loverboy, Lochy Hendricks. Where's he going with this? Oh,
TKO!
TKO, snapped him down hard.
Oh, hang on, Loverboy.
He's seen the shoes. He has seen the shoes, and you've got to wonder if the venom of the old Loverboy is seeping back into his pure soul.
We know the man from 197 days ago would have taken any opportunity to inflict some pain, some damage, and use some unscrupulous methods to defeat his opponents. And now,
I guess now we're going to find out whether he's a fraud or not. Whether deep down, underneath that skin, he's still that rotten Lochy Hendricks we used to know.
Oh, and Kool is telling him, Marcus Kool is telling him, he's begging him, show me that old Loverboy, hit me right in the head.
He does not want this to be a ring of love. He wants it to be a ring of violence. And you can see he is being tested right now. And there he is. Just got tested like he was in the 20 days. Oh, the soccer kick right into the groin. And now the Hooligan super kick. He's going to follow it up one more time. The
curb stop, curb stop. He's won championships with that move.
He's got him. He's got the cover. It's a 2. No!
He kicked out. Loverboy kicked out. I don't know where he found it from within himself, but he kicked out.
Amazing. The fans have embraced the new Loverboy. He truly has turned a new leaf. He could have won this contest and instead resisted temptation and was just on the verge of losing. Oh no.
Penalty kick!
Could we...
Oh, here it is, the penalty kick.
This is it.
There will be no recovery. Loverboy Lochy Hendricks, a long history of concussions.
I was going to say, if he hits this, Loverboy is... Oh, he missed! He missed it!
Oh.
Side kick to the head,
Oh.
kick to the back of the head. Look at the Hooligan, he's just getting more and more frustrated. Another... He catches him! Could this be the move you're talking about, Lindsay? He's struggling.
He told me you will know it when you see it.
He's got it hooked and look at it, inverted cross. Oh! Look at the angle. Jesus. Oh, the Hooligan. He tapped out. Here is your winner as a result of submission, Loverboy Lochy Hendricks.
Well, paint a moon on my belly and call me Kamala. The Loverboy did it.
The Loverboy is back, and it was fascinating. It was like being a psychiatry session. You could see he selectively chose when to let that aggression out, but when he needed focus, he drew it back in. And yes, there were times where it almost teetered. He was tempted. You could see the moments, the flickers of the Loverboy of old, but tonight he kept his head, Lindsay. He kept his head and got a submission. Astounding.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe that Loverboy is back. I believe that Lochy Hendricks is reborn, my brothers and sisters. And all that is left to say now is howdy.